Okay, I think I'm running successfully, and welcome viewers. Okay, let's close that. Okay, I'm hoping I can start again now and not get too many issues with my CPU usage. I think it's because I'm trying to run this on Twitch and YouTube. Um, so I'm not sure if you guys were here beforehand, but we're going to go through Resident Evil 2 and how to speedrun it. So my speed run record is an hour and 12 minutes. There are records that are under an hour, so I'm not a master of this in any way. I think I've got a pretty good idea on how to improve those times, but it just takes getting from 112 to like under an hour is more of a technical, and that's like a big jump. But the jump that I'm gonna teach you guys today is how to go from however long you guys are doing to, an hour and 20 minutes. Maybe your first run will be an hour and 40 minutes. I would be very surprised if you did this and you didn't get an hour and 40 minutes. But again, this is supposed to be a beginner-friendly guide. It's open to so many mistakes, so many issues. I'm going to show you, how to, save yourself and get back on track. The number one main thing that we're going to be focusing on is learning the route. So I'm going to teach you guys the route. I normally run this with a live, what's it called? A stream in, what's it called? It's like a timer in the bottom corner that does all my splits. Live split, that's what it's called. I'm not going to do that because we're going to be doing this very slowly. I'm going to go through each detail. This might mean that I do get attacked by zombies because I'm going a bit slow, but I can dodge sometimes, so trust me on that. To do this, you need to have played the game before, and you also need to have access to the game, and ideally you have arrange mode available as well, because what we're going to do is arrange mode easy. And the reason we're going to do arrange mode easy is because in that mode you start with an infinite ammo submachine gun, and that dramatically reduces your need to look for ammo, because ammo management is going to be a huge part of doing this speed run later down the line. But for you starting out, you just need to learn the route. You just need to learn the path, each thing you need to do, what order you do them in. If you manage to do that, then it's going to dramatically drop your time. So we're going to get started, and we're just going to talk through it. Okay, so we're going to skip past these. One thing you're going to need to start learning is how to skip through cutscenes. And now you're onto the first screen. So a really good way to cheese this is to walk all the way over to here, and you've got all those things blocking your way. Then you're going to run down and carry on going. And you've got to get into this gun shop. So it was a little bit quick, but when you first do this, there is absolutely no shame at all in just mowing them all down with your submachine gun. You've got infinite ammo. If you think your first goal is to just survive through this as quickly as possible, then do that, okay? There's no set rules on how you do this. Okay, this is just me recommending a route to you. If you think of something quicker, that would be incredible for you to figure that out and share that with speedrunners. So that was a terrible example because right now we just had a cutscene that we can't skip. All in-game cutscenes you can't skip. And something that's really useful is to make sure that you've learned the final line of each cutscene so you know when to stop moving. Cutscenes can feel like a bit of respite, and sometimes I kind of switch off for a second. So you gotta move down a little, and then the door opens. Because we have a submachine gun, we're just gonna mow them down. But I am gonna move slightly forward so I can see them. And once they're all down, you can just go past. Don't worry about him, and you're just gonna walk all the way around to dodge this one. Again, if you don't feel confident in dodging it, just shoot it down. Okay, and now this one is a pretty safe area. You just gotta walk up the stairs and then down the stairs again. Okay, and then you climb up on this, and if you don't think you can dodge her, go down and just shoot her from up there. There we go. And there's another one here. And you can just mow them down. Another one. So in the guide that I'm going to write, I do want to have all the different enemies that are available. And, is this an easy one to dodge? Is this a difficult one to dodge? So this, you just got to walk straight down. And you can't really hug the cars on the left, otherwise you get a bit stuck when you get to the bus. So it's going to be like a kind of hugging. You're kind of hugging the cars. Okay? No. Okay. In the bus there are two zombies. One's lying down and the other one is standing up. The standing up one you cannot dodge. So it's up to you whether you take the hit or not, but you will lose time taking the hit. These ones can be a bit of a challenge to dodge. I was very lucky there, just dodging them. And an easy way to get to the police department is just to take the stairs. You could take the left, which is quicker, but there are two zombies you need to dodge. So I think that's a really good place for you to start learning dodges. So we're going to run on in, and we've done it. We've done the first thing. We've made it to the police department. Now, very next thing is, now that you are here, there are going to be a load of different doors you can go through. I think there are 3. There's 2 on the left, and there's 1 over there on the right. You cannot make your way through this door or the one on the right because they are both electronically locked. So the first door you have to go through is the second on the left. And then you get into a cutscene with Marvin. And just like that, you get the key card, and the key card is used on this computer. You can see that there are handgun bullets, which you do not need because you are using your infinite ammo submachine gun. So what you're going to do is you're going to use the key card that unlocks the doors. The next door you need is the first door on the left. So make your way over there. And then in this room is the first item box. You currently don't need to go in there. And inside this locked box is a first aid spray. I would recommend when you're first starting out, make sure you always have health on you just in case you run into any issues. Another piece of advice is when you are close to a door, just start mashing the A button. You'll be surprised how many times you can just quickly open a door. Another piece of advice, there are handgun bullets on that dead man. You don't need them, so we're just going to keep moving forward. Skip this cutscene, and this is when we run into the first licker. Because we are doing easy mode, we are just going to mow him down, and then carry on down this hallway. Okay, and now this corridor is what I call the dodgy corridor. I think it has a proper name. And it's called the dodgy corridor because arms will come out of the walls at some point and grab you. Now, in this playthrough, the arms will only come out of the wall once. And that will be the second time you go down the corridor. This is a bit of a dodgy corridor because you have multiple zombies coming for you, but you only need to dodge that one zombie on the left. If you don't feel confident in dodging that zombie, absolutely just mow him down with the submachine gun. And now we're going to get to one of the most frustrating puzzles in a speedrun, the statue puzzle. So with this, you're not going to fully solve the puzzle all at once. What you're going to do is you're only going to move the bronze statue. You move the bronze statue to the right 3 times, so those kind of squish noises, you hear those, and then you just push it all the way to the wall. And then you finish by pushing it here. Okay, now it's locked in place and you just go through this door. Because the next job that we have is to get the grenade launcher and the unicorn medal, which is in here in the STARS office. So pick up Chris's diary. If you press back, you don't have to flick through the diary. Now you've got the unicorn medal. Go to this locker. Pick up the grenade launcher. And then make your way out. You'll get the very important vaccine. Which you can absolutely ignore. Leave, and then you've got to backtrack. So we've got to go all the way back. Now that we're back at the statue puzzle, we're going to move the other statue. So this one, move 3 times. This way. And then this is really annoying, but you have to move it like 9 3/4. 9 3/4 the way across. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a little bit. So it's not a full push. It's not like 10 pushes. It's just 9 and then a bit more. And then it's locked in place, but you're not going to pick up the jewel just yet. Okay, we're going to head down the stairs. See that my movement is not very good. It has improved over the time that I've been playing it, but I'm still not super good at it. I'm going to wait for him to move a little bit and then get past him. Okay, now this time you've got to be careful going down this corridor. I would have been well awkward if they grabbed me. And then they come out of here. And just make sure you're hugging the wall. You can go right past them. Okay, we can easily go down here because the liquor's already been taken care of. And we're going all the way back because we want to use the unicorn medal on the fountain in the lobby. So we just go straight here. have the spade key. Something I'm going to do when we go back in here is I'm going to drop off the grenade launcher, because right now we don't need it. We will need that when we get to the next part of the game. So we won't need it for a long while. And you want to free up as much inventory space as possible. I mean, probably could have dropped off the first aid spray as well, but it's just kind of like a security blanket for me. I like it being there. Okay, and now we have the spade key, we can use it on this room. The spade key opens 2 doors. So this is the room where you will pick up the crank. So pick it up. I've seen people step off inside. I don't even know if that saves time. Okay, and now we have to make our way all the way back to where the STARS office was. So there's a lot of back and forth in this game. And because the walls in this corridor have already activated, we can just go straight past them and not worry about them at all. Again, this corridor part has those zombies. I'm gonna go this way. That does take a bit of practice. Okay, and we are now going to pick up the jewel from this puzzle and then carry on through. You can absolutely mow down this zombie if you want. I think I'm just going to go behind him. Okay, and we've used the spade key for the last time. And we've got a cutscene with Leon. If you get to this point in like 10 minutes, I think that's really good work. Like, you should be proud of that. Okay, in this drawer, there are flame rounds. So if you think you're going to need them, go pick them up. But for this run, and that I've dropped off the grenade rounds already, I'm not going to pick them up. But just so you know, they're in there. We're going to head into the library. From the library, you want to just go straight out of these double doors, which will then take you into the second floor balcony. Because the next thing you want to pick up is the lighter. And you've got to go all the way around. At this point, do not activate the ladder. There's no need to. Okay, there are 2 zombies you need to dodge. This one is very easy to dodge because you can hug the wall. The other one, you do kind of need to arc around it. Again, just mow them down if you're nervous about it. Okay, so now we're in a safe room. Do we need anything from the lockbox or the safe box? Currently, no you don't. So all you gotta do is just pick up the lighter and you will need only 1 space, I think, to pick up the valve. So there's a zombie right there. You do not need to worry about him. You're going to make your way down to this corridor. Okay, this corridor is one of the worst in the game. It is the crow corridor. They are very frustrating. Skip past that blue door. You don't need it right now. Literally just practice going through the corridor and try not to get hit. I still get hit by crows many times. Now you're outside where the helicopter wreckage is. Your next goal is to get the valve in order to put the fire out. So make your way down these stairs. These zombies are quite dodgy. I would recommend that you mow them down. Oh, actually, I think I'm in a good spot. No, I'm not. First time I've been grabbed though, not bad. Wait, no it isn't. Second time I've been grabbed. Okay, now we just go on in. You can see that there is the valve and there's also the crossbow gun. I never pick up the crossbow gun. You do not need it. It is not a good weapon. Regardless at what stage you are at doing a speedrun, you do not need it. Maybe if you're doing normal mode and you're completely out of all other bullets, then get it. Otherwise, don't bother. Also, the first time I tried to speedrun this, I did not need to save once. And the first time I played this game, I needed to save 30 times. And I only always accidentally run into zombies. Alright, let me focus for this one. You know what, it's fine. I'm gonna go upstairs now. See, sometimes I try to be a bit cocky and think, nah, I can dodge them, but because you have the submachine gun and infinite ammo, just mow them down. It's alright. Because the only thing that really matters at the end of the day is when you do a run, did you learn something on it from it? Or did you get your personal best? Even better if you learned something from it and got a personal best. Because the only thing you got to do is improve for yourself. And I know it can be a lot seeing like other people manage to get it done in like 20 minutes or something, or under an hour, but honestly, if you get yourself down from an hour and a half to an hour and 28 minutes, that's incredible work. I forgot. I will carry on going. Okay. Alright, now that we've done that, we've done the valve and put out the fire. This moment is so annoying because you're on your way over there, you're turned the right way, right? But then the cutscene turns you to here, so now you got to turn back. And that wastes you a bit of time. Like, the time you've lost in the cutscene doesn't matter. Oh, wait, that's actually an important point. You're in here to drop off the first Virgin Heart, or Red Jewel. Like, if you check this, it will change itself to Virgin Heart. Make sure that you put your first one on the left statue, because then you can turn around and pick up the diamond key. So that saves you a bit of time. And now that you have the diamond key, we can head on over to the evidence room. Something really important is in the evidence room, you are going to need to have 2 spaces available. So I lose loads of times. I've messed up and realized I do not have enough space for the evidence room and the other room that comes after it. So I'm going to go in here, and I know I'm not going to need the valve for ages. So I'm going to drop off the valve, and I don't really want to risk getting rid of these 2. So I'm going to keep those. And the evidence room is on that same path that we went to go to the library and the STARS office. So what we're going to do to get better quickly is we're going to activate the ladder now. And don't worry, I know that zombie's super close, but if you press again, it won't get you. Okay, so now we're going on the first door on the left again. So you know when you first start out, you may want to check now, have you got 2 spaces in your inventory? Because you're going to be picking up the plastic bomb and the detonator, which is going to blow up the helicopter in the hallway to allow you to go to Chief Iron's office. So I have 2 spaces in my inventory. I'm all good. And I want to keep the first aid spray in there because I know I'm going to be facing against those zombies in the evidence room and on the way to the evidence room. Okay, so, okay, not there yet. Oh, before we get to the evidence room, actually, we need to pick up the second Virgin Heart, which is in this room. I always forget about that until I get to this room. So to get the second Virgin Heart, we just need to go to the back. Then use the lighter. And be ready to run forward because when this cutscene ends, you're still going to be a little bit away from the fireplace. That's what it's called. Okay, now you've got the second virgin heart. Now I see where I keep messing up. I make sure I have two spaces, and then I forget I need the virgin heart. So I'm gonna backtrack. It's alright to backtrack. You don't have to go very far. So note to self, you need 3 spaces for this next part. So what I'm going to do is drop off the first aid spray, and I'm going to risk it. Okay, let's make our way back. We probably lost about 20 seconds, which, you know, for world record pace, that's a pretty big deal, but for this guide, really isn't a big deal. Mistakes are going to happen. You just got to laugh at them. Okay, then we head on over. Okay, so I'm a little bit nervous about how this is going to look. Okay, so I'm going to wait for her to walk, and then I'm going to run past her. So you could mow her down, but you have to bear in mind... Yeah, you have to bear in mind... Got to make sure they're all dead. That when you start shooting her, the one behind you, so the one that was on the left, is going to start coming towards you. So you just need to be a bit careful. Also, there's another zombie in here, but you can get out just fine. Okay, and I knew that there was a green herb in here, so if I did get hit and get in caution, then I would have been alright. Okay, now it cuts to Marvin, now a zombie, and just literally have yourself ready to shoot him down. There we go, because he gets really close. And pick up the detonator. And now we can run out the other door that's at the end. And this takes you back to the lobby. So we're going to go up the ladder if I find it. Okay, and the zombie is still quite far away, so you can easily avoid that. And then there'll be the zombie here. Again, just keep hugging the wall and you'll be okay. Okay. So we're going to drop off the second virgin heart. Get this cutscene. Just turn to the left and you can pick it up. Now for the detonator, make sure you are right in this corner. Combine these two and then use it. Okay, sorry, just readjusting myself. Oof. Okay, now we've got the hallway free. We can make our way down the secret corridor. And now we're going to get to a scene with Chief Irons. Okay, I'm just gonna take a second because I have a feeling that the game audio is not coming through. Hmm. Don't see it on my mixer. Okay. Let's see. Where is... Hmm. Wait. Okay, I don't think the game audio has been going through this whole time. Okay, at this point, you want to make your way down this corridor. And you make your way down here. And why aren't you doing your thing? Yep, and you just move forward a bit and you start the cutscene with Sherry.
Let me go! Easy, easy there. I'm not a zombie. You're safe now. Leon, come in. I found the girl, and I've cleared the wreckage that was blocking the corridor.
Got it.
My name's Claire. What's yours?
Sherry.
Do you know where your parents are?
They both work at the Umbrella Chemical Plant, near the city limits.
The chemical plant? Then, what are you doing here?
My mom called and told me to go to the police station because it was too dangerous to stay at home.
From the look of things, I'd say she was probably right. But it's dangerous here as well. You'd better come with me.
But there's something out there. I don't know what it is, but I saw it. Much larger than any of those zombies. And it's coming after me.
What was that?
That's what I was telling you about. It's here.
Sherry, wait!
Okay, so now when you go back into Chief Iron's office, he will have left behind the heart key. And the heart key now gets you to the next area of the game. I got an alert and I don't know what it is.
Chief?
Okay. Now we take the heart key and we're going to make our way back to the Crow Corridor. So this entire part of the game is dedicated to getting the 3 different kind of stones. Yeah, they're called stones. I got another ding sound. Okay, you don't need to make your way all the way down here. You just need that blue door. Okay, green herb if you need it. 2 more if you need it. Obviously, if you pick up more herbs, then you are going to need to do a little bit more inventory management. Okay, go through this door using the heart key. And then just make your way down this corridor. Okay, this bit's annoying because there is a dog here, and I have yet to be able to dodge him ever. Okay. I kind of wish I had a first aid. Oh, never mind. Actually, we're going to get to a box room so I can pick one up there. Oh yeah, and those two dogs that are going to jump down, if you just run quickly enough, you will avoid them. My goodness. Yeah, I'll just run here, and I'll get a first aid spray. Make sure that you have one space free, because you're about to do the sherry scene. And always bear in mind, go into that safe room and then leave again, otherwise the scene will not activate.
We've got to go now, honey, okay? If we stay here, that monster will find us. Let's go.
No, I won't.
What's the matter? Don't you trust me?
It's not that, Claire. It's because of my daddy. He's over there. I heard him call my name. Daddy must have been attacked by the monsters. I have to help him.
Wait, Sherry, don't go alone. Sherry! Sherry!
Okay, I consider this next part a potential run ender, because Sherry's the worst. I'm very vocal about how I feel about Sherry. Okay. Ideally, there's just this one dog that you avoid, but sometimes it will just get you. It's really a luck thing. Okay, make your way down here. With these boxes, you don't actually need to push them all the way. This one you push 6 times. And then this middle one you push once. There we go. And then this one you push 2 times. Always make sure you don't run straight back, because then you'll run into those pipes and that'll waste you some time. Okay, and then we just run round. And there you go. They all join together in a row. And that's when you get the club key. You can get grenade rounds with Sherry, but honestly do not get them unless you desperately, desperately need them. Which in this run, you don't need them. Okay. Manage that dodge.
Claire, are you there?
Sherry, are you okay? Did you find your dad?
Yes, I'm okay. But I couldn't find him. But I did find something else for you. Here.
Thanks, sweetie. Now, why don't you come over here? I want you to stay with me.
Claire, I can't reach the ventilation hole anymore. But don't worry, I'll find another way. I can take care of myself.
Wait, Sherry, come back. Sherry! Sherry!
Alright, with Sherry gone, we just now need to pick up the club key. And we're going to head our way back to the mansion. I know if you've already played this before, you'll know that there's a whole scene in this underground part, but you do not actually need to do any of it in order to complete the game. Oh goodness. Okay, so I've managed to dodge this licker before. Then I'm just going to mow him down. Okay. And then literally, you just need to go back upstairs and you are done with this entire part. Okay, you also know that there is a door over here that is opened using the club key. You do not need to go in there. In there is the magnum, which you don't need for this run. So I'm going to head out this way. And instead of going through the door that we went through over here, we are going to go through these doors. And then turn left, because that's where the least amount of zombies are. This zombie here is still alive. There are times when it moves its head around, but it's not moving its head right now. Literally, just hug the wall and get past him. And then go past and go through these blue doors. Now this bit's a bit annoying because there are a bunch of zombies, like just a whole row of them. Okay, there's still movement. Yeah, you're fine. Okay, then we make our way down this corridor. There's a couple of zombies down this corridor. I think there are 4 in total, but I think only 3 you need to worry about. And because it's quite a narrow corridor, don't worry, you can just mow it down. Oh, this one normally showed up quite close. Yeah, they're both dead. You'll know they're dead with the red patch of blood. Okay. And again, if you've played this game before, you will know that there is a licker that will jump out once you've collected the eagle stone. So just go forward, mow it down. There you go. And then you can leave. Pretty sure the other zombie that was out here appears again far away. Again, just... And he's dead. Now you don't need to go into this silver doored room, you just need to go straight into this room. This is the press room. There is liquor in here, don't worry, you just gotta mow him down. Because now you're about to do the puzzle with the lighters. And the order is always 12, 13, 11. And I have no idea why it is that order. Okay. And you need the cog because you are going to use it to pick up the final half of the blue stone. So head on out and you're going to have to make your way all the way back to the lobby, which isn't as far as you think it would be. You just need to go through this corridor. Then this one. The reason why I haven't been picking up green herbs is because I already have enough first aid sprays to keep myself going. And I know if I need any heals in the future, there are going to be ones where I'll need them. So you need to make your way up the ladder. It probably would have been quicker if I didn't go round. Like, it's those kind of little snap decisions that can really add to your time. But at the stage you are now, those like few second decisions aren't really a big deal. Oh yeah, there is a licker up there. You do need to mow it down. Oh, and there will be a licker on the 3rd floor. So in here at the library, you do a library puzzle. Oh, actually, before that. So all these zombies that go through the windows, you do not need to go down either of those corridors again. So you don't have to worry about them. Okay. Now we are going to go upstairs. We're not going to do the library puzzle just yet. We will do that on the way back, and that will be where we get our final stone from. But we're going to go here first. So this is the 3rd floor. Again, be careful, there is a licker. And in here, we're going to use the crank. That frees up space. Come on. Sometimes you just get stuck in places. It happens. Okay, and then we're going to use the cog. Press the switch. Okay, now we just need the one final stone, which we get from the library, which are right near. Okay. Okay, just move forward. You'll crash through the floor. Don't worry about interacting with that thing there. You just need to activate the panels or the bookshelves. And it is always going to be the first one on the left. Move it to the right once. And then second one, you move to the right once. And you can also move while they are moving. So you can like make your way like halfway to the stone. Okay, now we have all the stones. We are going to leave through these double doors to get onto the balcony. And all the zombies are gone now, so you don't need to worry. Because at some point, probably when you've done with the basement part, all the zombies on there are replaced by that one licker. Okay, now we need to go in this box. We are going to drop off the lighter. We do not need that again. There is one place you can use the lighter. And I don't think I need anything else. So now we're going to go to Chief Iron's office to drop off the 3 stones. And Sherry should be there.
Claire!
Sherry, you're okay.
I'm glad to see you're safe, Claire.
Okay. So I'm going to push the button. Like at this moment, mash triangle so you can open the menu. Don't mash A because then it would just do the description of like the puzzle again.
Claire!
Okay, now we're gonna head on down to like the weird dungeon in the police station.
Sure, wait for me, okay?
Okay. We're gonna get to like a pretty long cutscene with Chief Irons.
Help me!
I do wonder if a lot of people worry, like, should they do a speed run because, you know, what if they don't do it very fast? And it's like, did you load the game? Did you time it? Did you try and do it as quick as you could? Then that's a speed run, and you should be proud of that.
Shut up! You couldn't possibly understand what's happened. Those monsters from Umbrella have destroyed my beautiful town. How could they do that to me after everything I've done for them?
So it's true. You have been working with Umbrella. Then you must know about the G-Virus. What is it? Tell me!
If you must know, it's the agent that can turn humans into the ultimate bioweapons. Superior to the T-virus in every way. Dr. William Birkin is the genius behind the project.
William Birkin?
I'm sure you've already seen his little girl running around here somewhere. Sherry, isn't it? In case you haven't...
Oh, yeah, there are acid rounds in this room, which you just don't need. You don't need them. If you think you're not going to get enough flame rounds, then yeah, pick them up. But I guarantee you there are enough flame rounds in the rest of the game to get the amount that you need. The boss that we're going to run into in a moment, when we go down the ladder, that weird kind of, I don't know, kind of gelatinous thing, you can just take down with a submachine gun. Only thing you need to watch out for is the... Wait. Yeah, only thing you need to watch out for is the little things that come out of it. So, I will show you what I mean. Like, I've been close to, like, run ends because of those little things. So it's very easy to not have the giant thing come over and attack you. You've got loads of space for that. But it's just the little things that come out. Like the one's coming out right now out of his mouth. Lovely. So when they get close to you, don't do it like that, because that's gonna hit me. Okay. What? How did that get there? Okay. If they're on you, run for it, because they will not follow you up the ladder. Yep, those are the acid rounds you can ignore. Now you have to go back and get Sherry. So it's literally just going back to the elevator.
Claire, you came back!
I can't believe the man who developed the G-virus is actually her father.
What's wrong, Claire?
It's nothing. But I think I found a way out of here. We should be able to find someplace safe if we can just make it out of town.
But...
Don't worry, I'll protect you. I promise. But you have to make sure you don't leave my side. Leon, are you still there? We're leaving.
Are you crazy? The streets are still crawling with zombies.
It'll be all right, trust me. We found a way to the sewer. Follow us later.
Claire! Claire! Wait, wait!
Okay, just turn around and you'll get in the elevator. A really frustrating mechanic of Sherry is that she gets scared and she will just stop and stand or crouch down. And that could end up adding a lot of time on your timer. I don't think she does it yet. I think it's when you pick her up next time she'll start doing it. Although I've seen speedrunners not run into that issue at all when they're speedrunning, so I'm hoping there's a way around it. I've just never looked it up. But I have lost like a full minute because of Sherry.
Claire?
Run!
Lovely. She stands right there and gets taken.
Where are you?
Okay, prepare yourself to run forward.
Claire! I'm
And then there is a ledge you gotta climb up. Okay, then you're gonna end up in the warehouse room. And this is super easy. You just need to go left. You will go right past that zombie in the room, and then just go into the grate. This is really annoying because it kind of feels random when the bugs get you. Okay. Pick up the wolf medal. Sometimes you gotta walk forward a little bit more for the cutscene to activate. Sometimes you've walked around enough before picking up the wolf medal that it just activates.
Claire?
It's pretty random.
Oh.
Okay, now you're in the sewers. You don't need those blue herbs. I'd say the only reason you would need those blue herbs is if you wanted to create like a, I don't know what it's called, like mega herb. Do I need, yes, I need this. So I need the grenade launcher and I need the valve. But those are the only two things I need to grab. Okay, going down here, you want to turn left. Go through this door. And then to the left, on one of these corpses, are flame rounds, which I want to pick up. So I've got flame rounds. You don't need to equip the flame rounds, you can still keep the grenade rounds on. Oh wait, so that means you only need 19. You only need 19 flame rounds. These spiders can be quite annoying, but over time they do get quite easy to dodge. Oh wait, actually, in this part it can be quite annoying. If you don't manage to climb up on time, they can get you. But it's okay because literally right there on the right is a load of blue herbs. So if you get poisoned, and those are the only things that are going to poison you in this game. In this scenario, I mean.
Spies sent by Umbrella, right? Let me guess.
So you have this cutscene with a net.
Steal my husband's G-virus, aren't you?
I'd really love to install a mod that skips these cutscenes, but it's really difficult because it'll make me play the game faster.
What?
But at the same time, like,
Alone in the sewers. You
it's pretty good to like allow people that are watching this just to like enjoy the cutscenes, enjoy watching a Resident Evil 2 playthrough.
We'll be after her.
She says as she talks over the cutscene.
The creature that's been causing all this destruction is none other than my own husband.
This way. It's sheer perfection. My precious G-virus. No one will ever take you away from me.
So those rats were the carriers of the virus?
As a result of his virus-induced transmutation, William should have lost any prior memories he had as a human by now. I tried to save him, but I'm afraid it's already too late.
But
And that's not even the entire story. Every G-virus bioweapon, including William, has the ability to implant embryos into other life forms. That's why he's after Sherry.
what are you trying to say?
The bodies of individuals with non-related genetic coding are likely to reject the embryo. But since Sherry is his daughter, that possibility is non-existent. It's an inherent survival instinct.
It's Sherry. You go that way.
Okay, and this is why you needed the valve to activate this. something really important to bear in mind is once we get across that platform, we're going to need to use the valve again. So I'm going to equip, use the valve again, and then pick up those flame rounds here. I don't want to save my progress. It's pretty cool because I think I've played, this is my 13th, 14th run, and I think for all like 13, 14 speed runs, I've managed to not need to save. Something super important, this is how you defeat the crocodile easily. Right here you can see this kind of glowy box thing, and you can see a green light right here. Sorry if you already know this. If you select that, it says it's a high pressure gas cylinder. In case of an emergency, the red light will turn on, and the gas cylinder may be removed. So, let's see what happens when an emergency occurs. So we make our way down, and now the crocodile shows up.
Sherry!
Okay, look, it turns us around, and we can start running. And we make our way over to this. You can see there's a red light, and it releases a gas canister. Take a few steps back. Make sure you're facing... Actually, I'm going to move a tiny bit forward because this is the grenade. Wait a second. And there we go. One shot and the crocodile's down. And then we just got to head back over. Release the electronic lock. Make our way through and we'll see Sherry. Okay, don't try and pick up the wolf medal because it'll always just cut to this scene. And then you can try and pick up the wolf medal.
Come on, wake up, Sherry.
My stomach. It hurts.
Don't worry, you'll be fine. Come on, let's go.
Okay, always make sure in this part you have 2 spaces free. So that's for both the wolf medal and the eagle medal. So we're going to end up here. We're going to want to just turn left. Make our way up here. Only thing we need from this part is the eagle medal. Then we're going to make our way over to here. Okay, now Sherry's not following me, so I'm going to have to go get her back. Sherry got scared again. See, I don't know how. Honestly, I just want to keep her there. I just want to find like a perfect Sherry-sized ditch. And just like wish her luck. Also, welcome. She's gonna get scared. She always does this. Okay. So now we're gonna make our way around. At this point, she's gonna get quite scared as well, which is annoying because there's a bunch of zombies that are gonna show up. So, is she gonna stop? No. Nice. But she's full of sewers! Okay, now. No. Hey, Two Frogs Kissing. I've managed to also get myself streaming on YouTube. Okay, now we're at the tram. I'm always convinced there's something in that top corner. Like the shelves. And I'm thinking maybe one of the versions has something in there. But not in Claire A. Okay, now we're gonna go through the tram. Now in these corridors, first one you turn right, and you want to move a bit. I hate auto. Yeah, it does. You can do like YouTube Shorts streaming, so that's known as vertical streaming. Oh. Sorry, I should have explained that bit there. You turn left to carry on down the corridor, and then you turn left again to get to the ladder. Yeah, so you can do vertical streaming through the shorts, and you can also do like a live stream, you know, like Jabroni Mike does. Because everyone knows who Jabroni Mike is, and he's a great example. Yes, I'm gonna need a first aid spray. Do I need anything else? Normally I don't question this. Are you doing your splits? No, I wanted to do like a tutorial stream where I just talk through it. I always forget there's a first aid spray there, and I don't need 2 first aid sprays for this. I'm going to pick up both the... Actually, no, I'm just going to pick up the flame rounds. And then I'm going to combine them and put the grenade rounds. I don't think I need... Actually, I didn't really need to do this much pissing about with the box. He is a moral example for all. I remember when I had to study him for a unit in philosophy. Like we had to do like theology, so you know we talked about Immanuel Kant, and we talked about ontology and all that kind of stuff. And we got to the part like talking about, you know, what does Jabroni Mike think about all this? You know, where does he think God comes from? Does he think God's real? And just the answer to each of those questions is just come. He just says, come. Or your mum. Oh, sorry. Inside... Okay, I have no idea what the hell this is. It's like a weird elevator thing. But you gotta go inside, get the key. I also grabbed the flame rounds as well. Then you go out, use the key on this control panel. The theogony of it. And then this is when the first tyrant's gonna show up. And first tyrant is 7 shots with your flame round. And then you wait a moment and it's 1 shot.
Her forehead's burning up. I've got to hurry before the embryos pupate.
Hey, are you still there, Two Frogs? Okay. So this fight isn't too scary. You just need to be a bit careful. Make sure you always have like some kind of health thing with you. But normally his hits don't do too much damage. You can take a few hits. Okay, 1, 2 over here. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, wait a moment. There we go. Oh, is it 7 shots? No, it's okay. It's just showing one viewer now, so I was like, okay. Is it just you now? And that's absolutely fine. I know you've had a long day.
Sherry.
So now we're on the final part of the game, where you're in the lab. Some people call it Nest. I don't know if it's called Nest Lab, but it's like N-E-S-T, so it's some kind of acronym. But it's the lab bit. Okay, this cutscene.
Oh, you're finally awake.
Isn't this...
That's okay. You keep it. I'm sure it'll keep you safe.
Thank you, Claire. Even though I'm an only child, neither of my parents ever spent much time with me because of their
You
work.
are my most loyal frog. 2 frogs
I feel
kissing
alone,
is
but
my most
now
loyal customer. You're my favorite
I
customer.
finally have someone to rely upon.
Sherry. Rest here for a bit. I'll be right back.
I think after this playthrough, I'm going to take a bit of a longer break than normal. And depending on how I feel, I might come back. I don't need anything from there. Okay, so now you're going to do the lab part. There's a lot of things in the lab you just don't need to do at all. So first thing you're going to do is go down the east corridor, which is blue, because you want to activate the main fuse, and the main fuse will allow you to open the shutters. You want to turn to the left and go into what I call the cold room. Okay, make your way in. If you need the first aid spray, pick it up, but I don't think I do. So I'm going to leave it there. Get the main fuse. Okay, we have the main fuse now. We're going to activate it in the center. The breaker. Yeah, it's called the breaker. So we get out of the east wing. And go to the central circle thing. Now we go to the west wing, which is the red corridor. And now I'm going to equip my submachine gun. You see, you are safe because their attacks don't get past the door frame. This one you can avoid. If you don't feel comfortable avoiding it, just mow it down. Okay. Now down here there are a load of lickers. One is going to break. Just mow them down. And there's going to be another one. Knew he was going to hit me. Okay, I'm on caution, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up one of these green herbs. And then use that quickly. There we go. There's 2 other green herbs there if you want to pick them up, if you need them. Now we're making our way to the other lab, which is past this monitor room. Which you can see we're going past another safe box, meaning I didn't need to do all that nonsense at the safe box earlier. I was being a bit too cautious there. So down this corridor, you can completely ignore over there. You don't ever need to go down there. You do need to go down here, or in here. Okay. You'll see that I didn't pick up the weapon box key because there are 2 loads of grenade rounds in there and I don't need them. So this actually just makes it easier to just shoot this one down. Then there's going to be one right in front of the door that you can also mow down. And then there is only one other zombie that you need to shoot down in this room, which is this one right here. Oh, I might have made that one a bit angry. I'm gonna see if I can get past him. No, I can't. Well, no, I can't. Just... Now that you have the key card, you can go back to the east wing upstairs and go through to the lab where you can pick up the vaccine.
Of the G-virus. And this time, no one will take it.
So we're really close to the ending now, guys.
The most significant piece of research my husband has ever left in my hands.
Stop it! Sherry's in serious trouble. William implanted her with his embryos. There's no telling when they'll pupate. And if that happens, then Sherry won't...
What? William. William, you're alive.
I'm thinking, like, surely someone listened to that dialogue, right, of William has implanted his daughter with embryos and they're about to pupate, and no one just sat there and went, actually, that's a bit weird.
Sherry!
Tell me what I need to know. How can I save Sherry?
I have detailed information. Everything you need to know to prepare the antidote is right here.
And I don't need that?
Save my daughter. And tell her I'm sorry I wasn't a better mother. Tell her I love her. Sherry.
Annette!
The self-destruct sequence has been activated. Repeat, the self-destruct sequence has been activated.
It's really annoying because it's like 3 cutscenes in a row.
All employees proceed to the emergency.
And this should be like crunch time where you're like, right, I'm nearly into the game, I can get it quick, I can get it sorted. Okay, so it's gonna be another cutscene.
Leon, you made it!
Claire, is that you? Where are you?
I can see you on the monitor. But never mind that right now. Leon, you have to go back and get Sherry for me. I left her in the security office. Please, you must save her.
Wait a second. What are you gonna do? Where are you going?
I still have a few loose ends to take care of. I'm counting on you.
Alright, we gotta make our way back. I know the music makes you feel like there's like, it's like urgent, but... Oh wait, a liquor does come out here. You know what, it takes as long as it takes. Hey, remember I dodged the plant thing? Oh yeah, and 2 other plant things are gonna show up when you get through the door. You're gonna have to be careful with that. Because I'm only gonna be shooting one of them down. Right. We're making our way back to the east wing. And we're gonna go into the lab right in front of us. Again, we do not even need to open the shutters for the east wing. We don't need it. Okay. I'm always struggling to pick up this vaccine base. Oh no, vaccine cartridge. Okay, mow down this zombie. And turn on the light. Normally, I can add... This might be a bit dodgy. Okay, I've added that in. Don't fall forward. He dead? Yeah, he's dead. Let's go. Come on, pick up the ammo disc. You need the ammo disc that's there. Okay, make sure you pick up the vaccine base, because I've done that once or twice where I've gone all the way back and realised I didn't have it. So, go here, get up, and now you need to go all the way back downstairs to the other lab. Yeah, I think it's going to be right in front of me. Yep. Turn around, go down the ladder. Okay, there are going to be some naked zombies here. So I'm going to need to be a little bit careful because I'm on caution. So I'm just going to make sure they're all mowed down. Okay, now there's going to be a green herb here somewhere. I'm going to pick that up. I'm going to quickly use it so I don't lose walking speed. I'm also going to check my... Going to have to check the box, and see how many first aid sprays I have, because I would ideally like 3 first aid sprays for the final boss, which I can do. You can drop off the lab keycard because you no longer need that. So I'm going to fill this with first aid sprays. I've also got enough, what are they called? Flame rounds for the final boss. You just got to run to the corner here, add the vaccine base, now you've picked it up, get out of here, head your way to the other lab door. Then I just want to make sure that I have 3 first aid sprays, my grenade launcher, and the ammo disc, of course. Okay, so we're going to turn around, equip this, use the ammo disc, then head down this corridor and we're going to do the final boss fight.
Five minutes until detonation.
Okay, I'm going to run slightly. 1, 2, 3. Now it's in its final form. I think sometimes when you do a shot, it doesn't count as a shot, and I'm not really sure how that works. Okay, so I'm fine. I'm gonna just like stay still sometimes. Okay, now I need to quickly go onto, and I'm in danger, so I'm gonna there we go. Now we can leave. And once we go through this corridor, that's the game over. So I've been streaming this for an hour and a half. So that means I've definitely completed it. Someone Insult did a video on Resident Evil 2. Oh, that would be cool to see. Okay, I might look for that actually. Wait, where's my phone? You don't know where. There it is. It was hiding.
Sherry's unconscious.
I have the antidote. If I give it to her.
Claire, what's happening?
Not now. Come on, Sherry, wake up. Wake up. Please wake up.
Claire? Where am I?
It worked!
Oh, Sherry.
It worked!
Okay.
Thanks, Claire.
It's over.
No. I have to find my brother.
You're right. This is just the beginning.
Ah, my God has protected you. It will always be with you.
Claire.
Sherry.
Yeah, I don't see it on his main channel. Yes, we do need to see my time. Obviously it won't be great. That's fine, we took it slow, took it easy. Just the annoying thing about these headphones is I can't mute, so if I'm gonna have to blow my nose, I'm gonna have to blow my nose. yeah, let's see my time. And I think I will end this stream. I've got some stuff that I need to do. Maybe I'll come back and play chess. I don't know. I'll see how I feel. But this has been really fun. I do love talking about this speedrun. I love going through it, and I'm really excited to continue to do these speedruns. Two Frogs Kitten, no, it wasn't normal mode. I just did it in easy mode. I recommend everyone that wants to start out speedrunning this game does it in easy mode. So how did I do? I think it's maybe like 125. 119! Oh wow! And I did that really slowly. That's really cool. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I wasn't even trying to get a good time, so that's alright. Yeah, I think I need to just start doing that kind of streamer thing at the end. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitch, goober_cafe, and TikTok, goober_cafe, YouTube, goober_cafe. Heck, even follow me down a dark alleyway if you want. I normally wear headphones, so this was great. Anyone who's watching this in the future, thank you so much for watching. Any and all feedback welcome. Yeah, I just hope you all have an amazing day, an amazing night, and stay hydrated. Yeah, stay hydrated. Okay? Okay? I need to figure out a better way to close my stream. Anyway, thank you so much. I might come back on soon. I don't know. Let's see how it goes. Thanks a lot for joining. Okay? Bye!